Hey everybody, excuse how I look, but and this is Tippy. This is my daughter's dog. She wanted to come outside with me. My Rowdy, my dog, he's asleep. But anyway, with my daughter going to starting her nursing classes, it's been on my mind a lot, my story. So I was wanting to tell you how I wanted to be a nurse. So, Nikki, at first she wanted to be a phlebotomist, and I had to get my blood drawn quite a bit, so she'd always go back there with me, and once she'd tell, the lady taking my blood that what she wanted to be, then I almost became like a guinea pig, demonstrating to Nikki, and I'm like, please stop. But anyway, years ago, I was very young. I still was with my mom, so I was in school and I'm gonna be a nurse. So I took all the classes. Let's see, back then it was quarters, and I can't remember now, it's semesters. So I'll just say I took a year and a half of schooling, okay, and I got certified. I knew how. I certified in blood pressure, temperature, other things I can't remember. It's been a long time ago. But I was so small, I was the guinea pig a lot of times, but I knew how to deliver a baby, knew how to put the tube down the nose, knew how to give a catheter. That was kind of gross, and what's so funny, I am very, very, very weak-stomached. Very weak-stomached. So, but it was fun. The classes was fun. Knew how to change the beds and knew how to do the lift. And the day I was learning to put cast on, the plaster cast, the advanced students got to work on the non-advanced students. And so she put the cast on me. It was on my arm. And I'm like, let me wear this home. I'm going to play a trick on my mama and my mama. They didn't find it funny. So when they got home and saw the cast, I was like, Mama, I broke my arm today in class. And they brought a medical van over there and took x-rays, and my arm's broke, and they put a cast on it. So here, Mama got so mad. Mama got so mad. How dare they do that and not even contact me and let me know that you've been hurt? And Mama just in the background, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Mama's like, I'm calling that school right now. I'm like, Mama, no, it's a joke, it's a joke. She said, what do you mean it's a joke? You got a cast on your arm? It took me a long time, and with her dialing the school's number to convince her that that was a joke. So, and then when my uncle got there, we had a time getting that cast off. So I thought it was a funny joke, but she didn't find it too funny. And we went, I knew how to do test blood types, and we was all each other's guinea pig in class, and testing blood types and stuff. And a lot of the advanced students would work on, like us, and then once you became advanced and stuff, I thought it was fun. And even learning how to, a bedridden person that couldn't get up, how you put the lift under them, I got to lay in the bed and let them lift me up and all. And then we would go to the nursing home and help with them and give them their baths and stuff. And that was, you felt good because you met a lot of nice people. Some of the people could be mean, but I really couldn't blame them. But there was a few pitiful ones there. When we would get done with our shift, we would go up to the front where the lobby was and the drink machine and stuff, and get us a drink and all. And there was always this elderly woman that would sit in a wheelchair, and they had a tin can tied to the arm of it, and from her hand all the way up to her elbow looked burnt. And I, what is wrong with her? That's so sad. But she was smoking. And they said that she'd wheel herself out there to smoke, but couldn't tell when it got done, and had just burnt her hand and arm. And I'm like, that's so pitiful. And then there were these two children that were there. They were severely handicapped, and their names, they kind of got dropped off there. Their names were tomorrow and yesterday. And so we would try to get finished with our shift early so we could go visit with them. And I'm going to try not to cry. Young children. And they was waiting for a place to be put in another facility. So we would hurry up with our shift to go sit and talk to them. And that was just, I just wanted to finish my shift early so I could go talk to them and everything. So, and like our teacher and I would, tell us, you will see stuff like that too. So anyway, I went through, I did all of that, all those classes. So it came down to the time for me, for us, to go to the hospital to make our rounds with a nurse. And you couldn't choose what you wanted to do. You couldn't say, okay, I want to make my rounds with the x-ray technician, I want to make my rounds with a phlebotomist or a respiratory. You just got what you got. And so I got respiratory. I got stuck with a respiratory nurse. And our first patient, and she done gave me the orders and told me, you can't leave, you can't run, if you get sick, you do this, you do that, And so, making our rounds, that was our first patient. It was an elderly man. And she went to, I'm going to be nice, but I'll probably start gagging, to suck the phlegm. And, I got sick. I got very sick. Well, the little elderly man, he got so tickled, he was laughing. So the nurse about couldn't, get the suction good, but that was helping him because he was able to get to laughing and coughing and get that up. Till I was standing by the door, I was like, oh, please let me leave. I mean, I was just sitting there just fanning myself and trying to collect myself. He was laughing, she was laughing. So we got done with him, and so she took me down to let me collect myself, get me a soft drink and everything. And my next patient was a little 2.5-year-old who had pneumonia. And that's where I learned, and the nurse would go in, this is my trainee, we're teaching her, and can she, can I do his vitals and everything that needed to be done. And I enjoyed that part of it. I got to talk to him and play, with him and stuff, and give him stuffed animals, and that's where I learned the phrase, we're going to beat his back. And so where you cup your hand, I laid him across my lap, cut my hand, and you lightly tap on their back to echo it to make, the stuff get loose and all. So I enjoyed that part of it, but it's still kind of, I didn't have nothing in my stomach left to come up, but I enjoyed, with the little children and stuff. They're so sweet. But so just after all of that training, I finally made it with a nurse to do my rounds. We finished our rounds. I went home and told Mama I'm not going back. I couldn't handle it. It made me too sick. And, I kind of get that. I know it upset her some, but it just, I can't do that. And then I realized, that you're going to see when people, you know, and you'd be having to clean that up, and, you know, I kind of seen the other side of it. And, you know, to think about it today, like I was talking to and telling the story to my daughter, she's like, Mommy, you went through all of that and then just quit. But, yeah, because I couldn't handle it. So, I just thought I'd share that with you, that I went through all of that, and first day at the hospital and quit. Still am weak-stomached, very weak-stomached, and it's one thing when it's your own children, but then it's another thing when it's somebody else. But anyway, to all of you nurses and doctors out there, you do an amazing job. And one day I'll come out here and tell you the story of my son who desperately needed medical help. I was taking him back and forth to the doctor for a condition, and I'll get into all of that, to where I was having to be sent to Atlanta, to the main hospital, the good hospital, children's hospitals, or the, you know, Emory, and couldn't get an appointment. The wait list was 6 months to a year. Even the doctor called, begged to get him in. No, and that's what my cousin's going through now. Her son is finally going to Scottish Rite tomorrow, and it don't matter. They'll get you in when you can get into the bigger hospitals and the good hospitals. So, to where I finally took him to the ER and was crying, and that doctor just so happened to help me. And by the time I got home, her friend, which was a doctor, she told him about Alex's case, because they done thought Alex had something new. And I'll go into more detail, but where she saw us for free and treated my son. So I just want to give a big old thanks to all the nurses and the doctors and the staff of hospitals and everyone. You're awesome. So I'm going to get Tippy back inside. She's starting to shiver a little bit, even though it's not cold. And see if my Rowdy's awake yet. And we'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.